Hello and welcome to the Marketing Mix. We've had all kinds of weather here today. It's been pouring down with rain, and now the sun's come out, so that's a bit of a blessing. And managed to have at least one dog walk without it being wet and all of us getting soaked. So yeah, it's been great. So today I'm going to talk to you about mentoring and how to get the best out of a mentor that you work with. Now, I don't know if you know, but I have a business mentor. I have somebody that I have sessions with who really helps me to figure out stuff with my business, and not just marketing, because I do need help with marketing. I don't have all the answers, but we work together, and he helps me figure out the direction of my business, what I want to do, what I want to achieve. So it's a really important relationship. And in fact, research from the FSB, the Federation of Small Businesses, has shown that 70% of businesses that receive mentoring go on to survive for 5 years or more. Now, that's double the amount for business owners who don't have mentoring. So, whether you're an early stage business or you've been in business a couple of years, having a mentor is really going to help with the survival rates of your business. And there's another statistic that I want to share with you. 55% of businesses feel that mentoring has a positive impact on their profits, right? We're all, in business, and we need to make money for what we're doing to be a business. So having that kind of impact on your profit is really a really kind of, well, it's the ultimate effect of mentoring is for you to be able to say at the end of the day that you are making a profit and being able to do things like pay yourself a salary. So I'm going to talk to you about what I think the things that you need to do to get the most out of a mentoring relationship, whether that be with someone like me around marketing or a general business mentor. Perhaps you're looking for a mentor in a specific part of your business. So everything that I'm going to talk to you today about is what I feel you need to do to get the best out of that relationship. Now, if you have questions, stick them in the comments and I will answer them as we go along, and I'll have a look and make sure that I do cover off the questions that you have. So first of all, let's start off with, just understanding your motivations for working with a mentor. So before you even approach anyone, it's really a good idea to sit down and think about why you want to work with a mentor. Now, here are a few reasons that I've heard from my clients specifically about working with me. So they've become stuck with their marketing, or it might be something else for your business. Now, it happens a lot because people confuse marketing with promotion. And it's easy to do a few social media posts promoting your product or service, but marketing is so much more than that. So having a mentor can help you to grapple some really specific problems with your business and things that you perhaps might not understand or have challenges finding out how to solve. The next reason is that you're overwhelmed. As a small business owner, I'm sure you have the same problem as me. You are your everything. If you are the only person in your business, or even if you have a small team and you're leading that small team, you really are covering a lot of bases. And overwhelm is something that can make you, rather than taking action, it can make you paralyzed and not do anything. So, for example, an SEO expert might tell you to focus on SEO. An e-commerce expert might be telling you that you need a new website. Your accountant is telling you something else, and so on and so on. So, and they're all right. You do have to focus on different aspects of your business, but you have to figure out what the priorities are, and having someone who's sitting on the outside of your business can help you to really, stem that overwhelm of all the things that you have to do. The next thing is that free advice only got you so far. Now, I completely understand, making the most of the free stuff, because when I started my business, I didn't have a lot of money and I had to decide where to spend it. And, and that meant really taking in a lot of the free advice out there. And I prioritized the money that I did have for other things. And the free stuff is really good, right? Because there are so many people who are adding so much value for free, and it gets you started. And I love that about the small business world. But there comes a time when free advice, for me, it wasn't enough. Because let's face it, you want your business to grow. And if you look at what's out there for free, really it's for beginners. So if you want to move your business on, then you need to make the decision to invest in it and work with someone that's going to help you to get there. And remember that statistic, 70% of businesses that work with a mentor survive for 5 years or more. And that means that they're making money for 5 years or more, and they're on their way to growing the business to what they want it to be. The next thing is that you need an outsider's view. So you're stuck in the day-to-day running of your business. And that old adage is true. You can't see the wood for the trees. So that's when, having any kind of mentor is really useful. So when I started with my mentor, I can't tell you how much I got from it. He picked up on things that I didn't see, even with my marketing, because I was just too close to it all. It was such a great investment because I got one-on-one time that really helped me to focus. And I stopped being a magpie that got distracted by new things. We all get distracted by new things. It's really tempting to jump on that new trend. But having a mentor really helps you to stop and think about whether that new trend is right for your business. And, in the nearly 7 years that I've been running my business, I've passed that 5-year mark, remember, of having a mentor and surviving 5 years or more. In the 7 years that I've had my business, really, I've learned that you should do fewer things and you should do them well. So having a mentor can help you to understand what those things are. Now, a lot of my mentor's advice saw me through 2020. When I thought that I might not have a business when things opened up again, I looked back on what we had discussed in those early sessions. I focused and it worked. I won 3 new clients in the middle of that first lockdown. So really having that outside view of your business from someone that isn't connected, doesn't feel emotional about it, can really detach themselves from that emotion is invaluable. It really is invaluable. And it makes you think, it makes you really sit back and look at other options for your business and think about other ideas, because maybe, doing the same thing again and again isn't working for you. So it pushes you to think in different ways. So what about choosing the right mentor for your business? So for me, it was an easy choice because I already knew the person. You see, I'd worked with him years ago, and I knew he would be perfect for my needs. And having a mentor needs to be a good personality match. You need to work with someone that you can have fun with, because let's face it, life's too short not to. But if you don't know, or if you don't know that perfect person, what are you going to do? How can you find that perfect mentor for your business? So the first thing is to do your research. Okay, so figure out how you can find some different mentors that you can investigate and look at. A great place to start, and I'm there too, is Enterprise Nation. I am an Enterprise Nation advisor, and they have a directory with lots of different advisors on there. So they've done the hard work of finding those people, and they're all in the one place. And technology means that you don't have to have a mentor that lives right near you. Okay. My mentoring clients are all over the country and we make it work with video calls, emails, and phone. So when you search and make your choice, make that choice from the best people and don't limit yourself by geography. So make sure that you spend time researching these people. The next thing is to look at their online activities. So go check out their website, look at their social media networks, join their email list, find their reviews. All of these things are going to help you to build a picture of that person, their expertise, and whether they get results. Now, you want this to be a good relationship that works for you. So you need to invest some time in finding finding out more about the people that you've shortlisted. And I mean, make a shortlist, like take a shortlist of 3 or 4 people. And that way you can make an informed judgment about their expertise. The next thing to do is to talk to them. Now, I don't know if you know, you can book 30 minutes with me, and I will put a link in the chat. You can book 30 minutes with me and find out a bit more about how I can help you. How great is that? I'm not going to, tell you that I'm great and I can solve all your problems and da 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 da. What I want to do is find out more about you, find out how I can help you specifically, because I have no cookie cutter method. All my sessions are tailored to the people that I work with. So think about it. You wouldn't agree to go on a second date with someone if you weren't keen on them after the first one, would you? Chemistry is really important. So if you don't get on, those mentoring sessions are going to be a long, hard slog. You won't enjoy them. Your mentor won't. And that means that you won't achieve what you want for your business. So that's why you need to have that initial chat. You need to do that, even if that person comes recommended, because you need to make sure that that chemistry is right, to make sure that you get what you need out of those sessions. The next thing is to ask questions. So during your conversation with, your short list of mentors, ask them questions. You're interviewing them, as well as them wanting to find out more about your business. You're finding out more about them. They'll ask questions too. I ask a lot of questions of potential clients. I want to know about your business, your product or service, what you've achieved so far. It's a way for me to find out if I really am able to help you. So, but you need to know if you're comfortable with that person and if you feel that they can help them. So you need to ask the questions too. So for example, why do you recommend that for me if they say something? How will that help my business? What can I expect from you? Tell me a bit about your background. Keep those questions open. So use those who, what, why, where, how questions to give that person a chance to talk. Gives them the opportunity to show their expertise, and it gives you the chance to make sure that that person really knows what they're talking about. So how do you get the most from mentoring? Now, if you have got any questions so far, remember to tap them into that comments box and I'll go through them. So listen, making the most of mentoring. You're going to have to invest time and money. You need to make sure it works for you in a positive and tangible way. And this bit is down to you. Because if you've worked through what I've just talked about, doing your research and doing your shortlist and asking the questions, you'll have a reason that you want to work with that mentor, and you'll be on the way to finding the right one for you. Now, with any kind of mentoring, you get out what you put in. Okay. If you don't make the effort, you won't get the results. So that relationship can be the best relationship ever. You can have great sessions, you can talk about your business and really come to decisions. But if you don't act and you don't put in that effort, it will all be in vain and you won't get the results that you want. So here's what I think you need to do to max out that relationship. Head into your mentoring sessions knowing exactly what you want to achieve for your business. So be specific. More sales is not enough information. Do you have revenue targets? What are they? Can you share them? Do you know your target customer inside out? Do you know the gaps in your business and are you prepared to share them? Tell your mentor as much as you can. This relationship is designed to help you. So be open and honest with your mentor. All of my sessions are confidential. What happens, what's said in our mentoring session stays in that session. I never share anything. I ask for testimonials, which my clients are willing to give me, and I share those, but I never share specifics. Never. Because everything that we discuss is private. So you can tell, and that should be the same with any other mentor that you choose to work with. And that trust is key in that relationship. So be as open and honest with them as possible so that you can work together to get the most out of that relationship. The next thing to do is to follow up on the actions and recommendations. Yes, you have got a million things to do. Me too. Anyone running a small business has always got things to do to fill their time. But if you don't follow up your actions and the recommendations, you're not going to get the results that you want. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to be really honest, and believe me when I say this is not a great motivator for someone like me either. I am not motivated by, I'm not motivated by seeing my clients not get results. The thing that spurs me on is at the end of our sessions, they go away and they do the things that I've recommended, and they come back and they tell me the impact that it's had on their business, because I want to make a material difference to small business owners. And every mentor wants to do that. And they can only do that if you commit to your side of it. So here's a thing that you can do to help you to do the work that is set, or the work that you need to get done out after these meetings. When you have a meeting with your mentor, set aside half an hour right after it. Use that time to plan when you will do the things that you need to do before your next meeting. Okay? While someone like me can give you the benefit of my expertise, I can't do that work for you. It's your business. It's down to you. And if you don't do the things that we agreed, you are not going to get the results. And that's going to be just so bad for your motivation. Because the thing that's going to spur you on is doing those things and actually seeing them make an impact on your business. The next thing to do is really to say, if you're uncomfortable with something, I don't want to make my clients uncomfortable by suggesting things that they do, things that just isn't them. So, of course, working with a mentor should push you out of that comfort zone, because if you read all those memes and stuff, that's where all the magic happens, right? But you really do need to be comfortable with what you're asking to do. So you can be pushed out of that comfort zone, but the way you approach things needs to work for you. You need to be doing it in a way that doesn't make you feel icky. And if you're not comfortable, then you won't do it. You'll find reasons not to do it. And that means no results. So speak out if a suggestion makes you feel a little bit, I'm not sure that's me. I know I get that with a lot of my clients when I talk about doing video, and I get a lot of faces and, oh, I'm not sure, oh, I don't want to be on camera, I'm not comfortable being in front of the camera. I get lots of that all the time. But them saying that to me really, spurs me on to say, well, right, well, you want, I'm telling you to do more video and you're not comfortable being in front of the camera. Let's start off with you being behind the camera and filming some stuff that's relevant to your business. Because, doing more video for your business doesn't immediately mean this. It doesn't immediately mean that you're in front of the camera. It doesn't have to mean that. So when you tell your mentor, and it's about having this open relationship. You should have enough trust in this person to be honest with them. So telling them that you're not comfortable with a certain suggestion means that you can discuss other options and you can find ways to do things that you are comfortable with. But do be prepared to push yourself, because working with a mentor is about the health of your business, the health of your marketing, the health of your finances, just generally everything about your business. It's about that. And really, if you're not worrying about that, then are you actually going to have a business? So the minute you decide that you want to work with a mentor, whether it's an overall business mentor, someone like me that's a marketing mentor, really be prepared to push yourself and do all the things that you need to do to make sure that the health of your business is good and that you are achieving your business goals. Everybody's been really quiet today. I'm going to take a sip of water. If you have already got a business mentor or a marketing mentor, can you tap in the comments to tell me that you have? So I can see. I'm just going to take a drink of water. Everyone's really quiet today. Well, hopefully everyone who's watching today is looking for a mentor. And I can't recommend it highly enough. As I said, I've been working with my business mentor for, I think, since the beginning of 2019. And it couldn't have come at a better time, because, like I say, 2020 shook us all. But honestly, it was the best thing that I ever did. And it really, really helped me through 2020. In fact, 2020 was one of my best years in business, and that's through a pandemic. Nana said, I've had a lot of cheeky thoughts going through my head while you're speaking. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what those are. Maybe we'll have to take that offline, Nana. But hopefully you want to work with a mentor. Now, if you are thinking that you want to work with a marketing mentor, of course, I would love it if that were me. And as I said, don't do that. Don't pick someone just off the cuff. Look at a few people and book some time with them. So if you would like to talk about potentially working with me, there is a link coming through in the comments with it's a link to my Calendly, where you can book a 30-minute appointment with me. We can talk about what you want to achieve and how I can help you to do that. And I have very positive relationships with all my clients, and we always have fun and we always achieve things. So I would love to chat with you. Just stuff like, yes, I have a lot of business admin, but being a VA, I wish I could outsource my own admin. And when I see your events, you have tips on marketing plus your website and free. Thank you. No, I do. I have lots of places where you can access my tips for free. But remember what I said, the free stuff only gets you so far. The magic starts happening when you invest in that one-on-one relationship and really being able to have that someone that can be that listening ear that's you can talk to about specific challenges that you're having, because any free advice is going to be more general. So the links are there if you want to book 30 minutes with me. I'd love to hear from you. I will be back in 2 weeks' time with Catherine Erdley, who is a retail expert. And we're going to talk about why you should start thinking about the post-Christmas lull now. And in fact, we're a little bit late. So it's really important if your business has a drop-off after Christmas, particularly retail, because Catherine is a retail expert. You won't want to miss that session, because she's got some really great insights on how you can make that post-Christmas lull a little bit better. So I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care. Bye.